Good morning, people out there. I hope all is well. I hope your day is going to be fabulous today. As I was up and about this morning, God and I were having a conversation, and I was reminded of something when I was raising my children. And many of you are going to laugh when you hear this, and many of you can say you're in the same situation right now. I had to think of our princess this morning, my daughter-in-law, as this came to my mind. Remember when our children were younger, and maybe they were getting a little bit older, and they thought they knew more than mom and dad, and they got that age where they had that little bit of that smart mouth. They just wanted to test you with their words. As I began to test you, they would come back with something instantly. And as it came back, those words came against you. And what came against you, it began to rise up. Oh no, this isn't going to work here. This isn't going to work in my house. And before you knew it, you had done grabbed that child by his arm, and you was doing what that country mama knew how to do. You was tearing that tail up, because they knew they better respect you, and they knew that you had raised them from right and wrong, and they were trying you, and they were finding their way at the same time. I was reminded of this one as they went to school, and they began to watch some things on their own, I guess, or just hear things from people around and about, and they began to pick up little words that you didn't say, and little words that you didn't approve of, and every now and then they would be playing, and you'd hear one of those little cuss words, or one of those little words just come out, and you're like, where did that come from? You begin to try to teach them, hey, this is not the way we talk. This is against God's will. And kept on. A day or two would rock on. Those words would still kind of, every now and then, one of them would just slip out. So the whippings wasn't doing any good. So you turn to your country mama time again. So as those words kept coming out, I began to get them. They were small enough I could pick them up. I began to get that Dawn dishwashing soap, and man, we'd wash that mouth out. My boys can tell you that right now, and they're probably laughing if they're watching this video. I said that to say this. God reminded me this morning, when those things begin to happen and they begin to occur in my life, something came against me, and I began to rise up. And I began to take the authority that I had as being their mom and taking control of what was coming against them. And I took action to what was coming. Okay? God reminded me this morning that in our life, guess what? Hey, we still have things that are coming against us in life. We have things that are coming against the way we believe. We have things coming against the way we have raised our children. We have a world that we're in that's full of complacency. It's full of complacency, and we're in a spirit of compromise in our world right now. And in our families, we're seeing an uproar in the families right now. But I'll come to tell you this morning, wherever you are, whatever you're facing, whatever you're coming against, these circumstances that have been coming against you, that you have felt down, you felt like you've had a blanket just all over you, it's been so heavy, but God has given you an authority. Just like when you were raising your children, you took that child up and you took that authority over that child. Well, whatever that situation is that you have right now, God has given you the authority to speak against what's coming against you. Remember Ephesians 6:11, it says to take up the full armor of God so that you may be able to stand against Satan, because he's coming against you, but he says that you'll be able to stand, so it's not going to take over you. And if you'll go back to Luke, our brother Luke, in 10 and 19, Luke says in there, he says, hey, I've given you the power to tread over scorpions and serpents and the evil things. And there are things that are coming against you in life right now. And you feel like, hey, man, I just want to give up. I feel like, man, I just don't think I can walk down this road any longer. Well, I'm going to tell you, we did it when we were country parents raising our children. And now, whether if it's something from your child or something that's simply just coming against you in life, you have the authority to take and speak and come against what is coming against you. The weapon may form, but it's not going to prosper. So I encourage you this morning. This is a new day. I want you to be better than you were yesterday. And tomorrow, I want you to be better than you were today. I encourage you to take up the authority that the power of God has invested in you. Rise up. Rise up with the spiritual weapons that's been given to you. And take back what the enemy has stolen from you. It's time to roar. It's time to roar. No more. I hope you will take this. You will be revived. And you will be better than you were yesterday. Hey, I'm going home. I'm going to get dressed, fix my hair, and put some makeup on now. And I'll see you later. I'm looking forward to talking to you and let me know that you're better. Hey, have a great day. Love you.